February coming to a close, that means National Heart Month is as well.
And one little girl has proven that open heart surgery does not have to slow her down. Twin States reporter Emily Erickson introduces us to Charlotte.
For 1.5-year-old Charlotte Broadfoot,
Hey!
Shapes, flashcards, and animal sounds, such as what an elephant says,
Elephant. What does the elephant say? Ooh, that's right.
are an everyday thing.
She's just such a joy to be around, and like when we're having a bad day and she can tell that we're having a bad day, she'll just climb up in our lap and hug us and say, "Hi, love you," in her sweet little voice.
However, a trip to her pediatrician for a rash when she was just a month old quickly took a turn for the worst.
He looked at us and he said, "But I heard a heart murmur," and my heart immediately dropped to the pit of my stomach.
Charlotte's pediatrician had treated the rash, then proceeded to a normal checkup where he heard the murmur and sent her for an echo.
The first thing that he said was she's going to have surgery.
The pediatric cardiologist who reviewed the echo explained to the Broadfoots that Charlotte had a partial AV canal defect, along with 2 holes in the top part of her heart and 1 in the bottom.
That's right.
The valves and or the septum are defective, which means there's mixing of blood that comes back to the heart without oxygen after the body used the oxygen with the blood that's red, that's full of oxygen, that's supposed to be sent to the body. This ends up meaning that the child will look more blue than usual. Fingers and toes, even the faces, and that also means the organs are not getting enough oxygen to work.
Among many symptoms, the bottom of Charlotte's feet were purple. Almost immediately after the surgery,
And I looked at her feet, and her feet were pink for the first time in her entire life. And in that moment, I knew that everything was going to be okay. She was getting what she needed, and her heart was functioning the way that it was supposed to.
reporting from Charlotte's little world and now healthy heart, Emily Erickson, Twin States News.
Oh, what a beautiful little girl, too. The Children's Heart Foundation reports nearly 1 out of every 100 babies is born with a congenital heart defect.